NFL Week 4 Power Rankings. At number 10, you have the Arizona Cardinals. Came off a win over Jacksonville, arguably the worst team ever, and Jacksonville actually had it was actually a very close game until around the fourth quarter. And Arizona Cardinals didn't rise this week because I thought they could have done better against the league's worst team. And that halftime punt kick return, I think they could have played it better than that. And overall, I have the Cardinals at 10. Then you got the Chargers. They beat the Chiefs. That's very impressive on its own, and that's how they got into this top 10 list. Justin Herbert looked great. Offensive line has been playing much better, and their team is looking very good right now. At number 8, you have the Baltimore Ravens, down 2 spots. They were very close to the Lions, one of the worst teams in the league right now, and it really shouldn't have been that close. They have to fix up a few things. They really should have lost to the Lions if it wasn't for that 66-yard field goal, which was great, but also kind of lucky. Overall, I still have them at 8, but they dropped 2 spots because that win against Detroit was way too close. At number 7, I have the Kansas City Chiefs, down 4 spots. They have now on a two-game losing streak, and they lost against the Chargers. Mahomes threw a couple of picks he really shouldn't have, and they're turning over the ball a lot during these last 2 games. And you have to really fix that, but their problems turning the ball over should really be fixable, so I'm not too worried about them right now. At number 6, you have the Green Bay Packers. 37 seconds left, and Aaron Rodgers is going to get you a field goal. Packers, they were up 17-0, but they kind of lost that lead pretty quickly. And overall, they played well against a good San Francisco team. And 37 seconds, and Aaron Rodgers can get you a field goal. It was a very exciting ending, and I have the Green Bay Packers up 3 spots. Number 5, you have the Las Vegas Raiders. Another close win over the Dolphins. And they went into overtime again and managed to sneak out with a field goal. They have now been like 3 teams with winning records last year, and that's very impressive. And that's why I need to have them in my top 5. I still have a few concerns with the team. My question is, if Derek Carr doesn't play like an MVP QB, does the team still win? Because these last 3 games, they have not won by many points, and that is with Derek Carr playing like an MVP. And number 4, you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They lost to the Rams. They couldn't score for a while, and they lost by 10. Their offense didn't look great, and their defense managed to allow the Rams to put up 34. Tom Brady didn't have a great game, and their team is still talented, but they dropped 3 spots, losing to the Rams. Number 3, you have the Cleveland Browns. Very impressive by Myles Garrett. 4.5 sacks, and they had 9 sacks on Justin Fields. Their defense did great, held them to a net 1 passing yards. Running backs, great as usual. Both their running backs, Baker Mayfield, good game, and everything is just coming along for the Browns. Then number 2, you have the Buffalo Bills. They just destroyed the Washington football team. The offensive line was really good. Josh Allen looked good, great actually, and their defense looked good as well. And looks like they're back on track after that week 1 loss. Then dropped out Seattle Seahawks. They lost to the Vikings, and they lost by 2 possessions. Vikings, they're good, but really Seahawks should have been closer. They're way too inconsistent. Their defense looked terrible, and offense inconsistent. And number 1, you have the Los Angeles Rams. That Matthew Stafford experiment working out great right now. Defense great, offense great. They beat the Buccaneers. They look like the most complete team in the NFL right now.